Beautiful people, welcome back to our platform and thank you so much for joining our platform today. So, guys, we are going to be moving again to Portugal one more time, and this time around, I want to give you some latest updates. Many people do not know about this. Okay, so if you're an international student and you intend to migrate to Portugal next year, please watch this video till the very end. Remember, if you are an international student and right now as I'm talking to you, you haven't gotten an offer in Portugal, or let's say you have gotten an offer and you are still struggling to apply for the visa and your lectures is going to start September, please, I will advise you to do quickly to apply for the visa and also be fast to get appointment. I don't even know what is the fate of the appointment now, because VFS Global recently, the embassy recently said they are parting ways with VFS Global before that notice, right? And many people who applied for this visa, they haven't still secured. So you see the way this thing is going. At the end of this video, I'm going to play some details, some information, some voice note from somebody who got his visa for Portugal already, but he is trying to tell us that it is going to be very difficult because he applied and he gave me the order to share this information. That's why I'm going to give you somewhere towards the end of this video. So make sure you listen to the end. It's going to help you. Now, there are three things I want to talk about that Portugal is trying to say. Portugal is trying to say that, one, there is a communique. Okay, if you don't know, if you have been doubting why is my visa delaying, just know that so many people who applied for the visa, they haven't gotten theirs. Okay, I'm just telling you this so you know. Presently, there are over 400,000 applications that are pending: student visas, work visas, family reunion, G7 visas, and so many others. All right, so this communique coming from Portugal shows that about 400,000 are still pending upon approval. So you can now see why your visa hasn't been approved. And if you applied for a visa to Portugal right now, the first problem is the appointment issue. Secondly, there are so many visas that are pending approval, but they said they are still going to try their best to do it, and there are new laws in Portugal, so you have to be careful. Okay, at this point I will not advise you to take Portugal as your first choice. Make sure you have Portugal as your first choice and you have other backup options. Now let's go to the second update in Portugal. But before we go to that update, my name is Milton Fonkwa. Thank you so much for joining today. I'm equally the chairman of the Broke community. Please like this video for me if you haven't liked it, and also share the video so that somebody can see. Share to your WhatsApp, Facebook, and other social media platforms so others can see. The second update in Portugal that many people are not aware of is the job seekers visa. It is no longer effective. Guys, you need to get an employment now in Portugal. That is to say, you need to apply for a job, get a job offer in Portugal before you use that job offer to apply for a visa to Portugal. So Portuguese immigration, or the Portugal government, is trying to limit the rate at which people are coming into Portugal because they realize that they are at risk already because so many immigrants are flogging into Portugal. So they are trying to say that coming to Portugal with a job seekers visa now and the G7 visa, they call it, there is a visa you get to Portugal and look for a job. Yeah, the job seekers visa. So getting it is a problem. So the best way now is to apply for a job, then apply for a job visa. When you enter, you get your residence permit and you work with that employer. And also, if you get an employment contract, it's going to facilitate your visa application. So that's what they are saying. All these laws I'm telling you, they came into effect June 3rd, okay, this year, 2024. Then let's go to the last update before I read this communique. Then I will share the details of the voice note to you. The last communique, Portugal is also trying to stop international students from coming in. This is a law that has been passed already, so it might have been the contributing factor to all of these delays up and down here and there and stuff like that. So what they are trying to say that you should study a course in Portugal. If you want to study in Portugal, you should study something that at the end of the day you are going to work with it in Portugal. study something that at the end of the day you will use it to get a job. So according to Portugal, there are certain fields that are in demand, right? So if you apply for a program that is within that is in demand within the jobs types that they are looking at. For example, if Portugal is looking for more people to come in as cyber securities, or maybe they are looking for more computer technologies, it means that computer technology is in demand in Portugal. And if you go and you apply for history instead of you applying for computer technology, the person who apply for computer technology will get the visa more than you. So that's what they are trying to say. Now, like I said, anything history, philosophy, biology, psychology, all those funny courses, please run away from them. Okay, then do your research. Remember, I'm not having any partnership here. Everything I'm saying in this video is based on my research and my research experience. Okay, you can equally watch the video and do your own due diligence. Now, you have to go online, check in demand fields in Portugal. I'm still going to make a separate video for that. Then when you check the in demand fields, now you go to their schools and start checking programs that are taught like this area, you understand. Then you apply for such programs so that you can go into Portugal and study, and also it's going to help you get your visa. So avoid all this psychology, biology stuff and go for things like healthcare, trade, occupation. Okay, go for engineering. They need more software developers in there. They need more nurses, personal support workers. All these things I'm telling you, they are everywhere. They need more doctors. So go and study things that are related to it. In the hospitality industry, they need chefs, they need hotel managers, right? So Portugal is a tourist destination, so you need to put all these things now into effect. Then you start looking at them, think of which one you are going to pick first. As soon as you apply, you get your admission letter. Your visa will be easy because it is an in-demand field subject. You understand what you are going to study. Now, this is the new action plan for migration approved by the Council of Ministers. It is coming from Portugal. Now let's read what is on the migration alert. So I will go gradually so you actually understand what they are trying to say. Now, effective summary. On June 3rd, the Portuguese government announced a new action plan to address the delays at the Agency of Integration, Migration and Asylum, which is EMA. I remember making a video here about EMA, but many people did not watch it. But again, I cannot be blamed. You have to do your research. Which currently has over 400,000 pending applications in process. I mentioned that before, right? Now, among other initiatives, it published degree law number this, which introduces substantial amendments of the entry, stay, exit, and removal of foreign citizens from national territory law, commonly referred to as Portuguese migration law. Background: considering the significant backlog with EMA. EMA is A, capital I-M-A. Okay. Considering the bad luck with EMA that EMA is currently experiences, combined with lack of staff, okay, then the agency now has over 400,000 pending processes that require analysis and decision. Recognizing the impact of these delays on the lives of thousands of immigrants, the Portuguese government published degree law number this on June 3rd and elaborated an action plan with 41 initiatives to address these constraints and improve the migration situation in Portugal. Now, these are the key developments. These are the things you should pay attention to. The initiative include the following. 1. Setting up a temporal mission structure to address pending cases. That's the thing. They want to set up a mission. The government announced the creation of a temporary mission structure. That is to say, special team composed of different entities with the considerable increase in valuable human resources to address the growing number of pending cases to be closed by EMA. Okay. Then 2, eliminating the expression of interest regime as per degree number. Expression of interest regime has been eliminated. Okay. Consequently, all procedures that previously allowed foreigners to enter Portugal legally without a work visa through an expression of interest, job seeker visa, that's what they are saying, and formalize their stay in Portugal for employment purposes upon securing a work contract has been revoked. So if you didn't get it, you might just be facing deportation. Be careful. Therefore, whoever wishes to travel to Portugal for work employment purpose must now apply for a residence visa or job seeking visa. So you can still apply for a job seeking visa according to what they're saying. Oh, I don't know. I will put a link down there. You go through it. But to me, avoid job seekers visa. It's better you get employment before you move. Okay. Now, they are saying why the degree law entered into force on June 3rd, all expression of interest submitted prior to this date will still be analyzed and decided upon based on the previous law. 3. Focusing migration on highly qualified workers, students, and their family members. The government intends to focus on attracting foreign students and highly qualified workers into Portugal, as well as facilitate the family reunion process with more detailed procedure to be published in due course. So you understand, study early things that are in demand in Portugal. I hope you get it. Now, 4. Conducting an institutional recognition. Several measures have been processed, including the creation of Foreign and Borders Unit in the Public Security Police, as well as the reconstruction of EMA's competencies and strengthening of EMA's human and technological resources, thereby creating an incentive for productivity and performance. So they are trying to say that they want to maybe get more security. So because of these 400,000 applications pending, it's making their security somehow funny. So they want to focus more on that. Impact on employers, considering the termination of the expression of interest. So they are considering the termination of the job seekers visa. I mentioned that before. Employers may ensure that employees traveling to Portugal for work or seek employment apply for the appropriate visa. I hope you get a residence visa. In light of the announced organization initiatives to address pending cases, employers stand to benefit from speedier processing of immigration application. So in all, everything is they are trying to say is you should get a work visa, because if you move to Portugal with a job seekers visa, there is no guarantee, and even if you find an employer, it's easy for you, but there is no guarantee. So try to apply from outside and move in with a job visa. This is the advice and can give to anybody. Please avoid those courses I told you about and make sure you keep moving. Now back to the voice note I was telling you at the beginning of the video. Let me play it here so that you actually understand what they are saying.
Very tight, very tight now, because we went there, 5 of us. The guy who first of all submitted, and I was the second person to submit, both of us had visas. We came back, we left 3 people. There is an agent who is also following up for guys he sent there. They are still there waiting. Some even came back that they will send their passports. So I don't know why they are not approving the visas. I don't know why. It just happened. It happened in June, just late June.
This is new laws.
Things just turned upside down. Many visas are on hold
because of the new law.
Portugal now is very tight, bro.
That's very because tight. Of the new law.
So people who have submitted should just be praying, like seriously.
Very important.
Should just be praying.
Very important.
And what they said on student visa is that if you are coming to study, and what you are to study does not relate to what they want, you will not get the visa.
In demand jobs.
You will not get the visa.
In demand jobs. So you have to
because
be careful.
There are some skills that they want, and they want people to come and study in those domains.
Exactly.
So for those going to study like history, philosophy, you know, all those things which are not related to what they want, they will not even give you the visa.
Now you get it. So this is the thing I was telling you earlier on, that this is the way Portugal is now. If you really want to study, get in demand programs. It's rather somehow funny. So many countries are bringing in strict laws now. So if you decide to take a program, you should be able to answer, why did you choose that program? It's so important. Why did you choose that program? So that at the end of the day, you don't have issues with visa